Liverpool fans, have you just witnessed the birth of the next Anfield superstar? Because what happened at St. James's Park has shaken the Premier League to its core. That's right. Tonight we're diving into the incredible rise of Rio Ngumoha, the 16-year-old wonder kid who came off the bench on his Premier League debut in one of the most intense atmospheres in English football, and scored the match winner that silenced Newcastle United. But here's the twist. While Liverpool are celebrating a fairy tale story, Chelsea are furious, demanding compensation for letting such a gem slip through their fingers. And to top it off, Liverpool legend Danny Murphy has weighed in with his brutally honest take on what the Reds should expect. So, buckle up, because this story is about youth, controversy, money, and the future of Liverpool Football Club. Let's set the scene. Liverpool. Head into Newcastle away, a notoriously hostile ground. The tension is sky high. Arne Slot's men are under pressure, especially after surrendering 2-goal leads in back-to-back games. Fans are asking questions. Can this team hold its nerve? Can Slot's substitutions deliver again? The first half, Liverpool dominate. Ryan Gravenberch, a player many doubted, unleashes a rocket from distance in the 35th minute. Goal. 1-0. The away end erupts. Moments after halftime, Hugo Ekitike, once a Newcastle target himself, adds a second. Liverpool are flying, 2-0 up, but this is Newcastle, at home, under the lights, and they don't go down easy. Bruno Guimaraes pulls one back. Then, heartbreak, or so it seemed, when William Osula equalizes in the 88th minute. 2-2. St. James's explodes. Liverpool fans clutch their heads, fearing another collapse. But then, Arne Slot makes a bold move. He looks to his bench. He doesn't bring on an experienced head. He doesn't bring on a proven star. He turns to 16-year-old Rio Ngumoha, a kid many fans had barely seen in a Liverpool shirt. And what happens next? Pure magic. In the dying moments, Ngumoha, on his Premier League debut, keeps his composure in front of the Gallowgate end, slots home the winner, and writes his name into the history books. At just 16 years old, Ngumoha becomes one of the youngest goal scorers in Premier League history. Liverpool steal the win. Slot is hailed as a substitution genius once again. And suddenly the football world is talking about Rio Ngumoha. But while Liverpool fans are buzzing, over in West London, Chelsea supporters are fuming. Because here's the thing. Ngumoha used to be one of their own. He was part of the Chelsea academy, training at Cobham, wearing blue and tipped for greatness. So how on earth did Chelsea let this gem slip away? The truth is, Ngumoha wanted opportunity. He looked at the path at Chelsea, where the club keeps splashing hundreds of millions on new signings, and saw no way through. Then he looked at Liverpool, where a manager like Arne Slot is proving he'll give youngsters a chance. For Ngumoha, the choice was simple. Anfield offered a clearer path to the first team. And tonight, that decision was justified in the most spectacular way possible. Chelsea, however, aren't taking it lightly. Reports confirm they are demanding compensation from Liverpool, claiming they lost one of their brightest academy stars unfairly. But here's where Danny Murphy steps in. Speaking live on talkSPORT, Murphy explained the situation bluntly. I think I'm right. There's already a formula in place for these kinds of academy moves. It's based on years served, training compensation, not just someone's potential. So even if Liverpool end up paying a few million for this kid, it won't matter. They could sell him tomorrow for 30 million. And honestly, he's right. This isn't Chelsea naming their price. It's a set formula. At most, Liverpool will pay a small fee. And in today's market, a 16-year-old who's already scoring in the Premier League could easily be worth 10 times whatever the compensation figure is. So while Chelsea are crying foul, Liverpool are laughing all the way to the bank. But let's look at the bigger picture. Ngumoha isn't just some academy graduate who bagged a lucky goal. This kid has been described as a diamond. And within Liverpool, he's seen as a generational talent. At just 16, he's shown composure beyond his years, a fearless attitude in one of the toughest stadiums in England. The hunger to seize, his moment, and Liverpool are already making it clear. With Luis Díaz gone, they're not rushing to sign another left-sided attacker. Why? Because they want to prioritize Ngumoha's development. That's massive. Think about it. Clubs like PSG are chasing Bradley Barcola. Real Madrid are fighting for superstars like Rodrygo. But Liverpool, they've turned inward. They've said, we don't need to spend 80 million on another winger. We've already got one in our academy. That's bold, that's visionary, and it's the exact kind of faith that turns academy players into legends. So what's next? For Arne Slot, the message is clear. Youth will be trusted. Alongside Ngumoha, players like Trey Nyoni are also being promoted. Slot isn't afraid of giving kids responsibility, and in a squad-balancing transition, that could be Liverpool's greatest weapon. For Ngumoha, this is just the beginning. A debut goal is special, but maintaining momentum, handling pressure, and continuing to develop will be the real test. For Chelsea? Well, they'll be kicking themselves for years to come. Losing a talent like this to a direct Premier League rival is the kind of decision that haunts clubs. And for the fans? Liverpool supporters are dreaming of another fairy tale, the same way they once dreamed when a young Steven Gerrard broke through, or when Trent Alexander-Arnold became a first-team regular. Could Ngumoha be the next name on that legendary list? So, Liverpool fans, I've got to ask you, is Rio Ngumoha already the next superstar of Anfield? Should Liverpool shield him from too much hype?